What we do here is go back, 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 back.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, there's a new documentary coming out about Whitney Houston, and it already appeared at the Cannes Film Festival, and it should hit theaters here in the States in around July. But it brought out a lot of things never before known about Whitney Houston, and it came from the interviews came from close family members and friends, and some of it even came from as close as her brother, which he revealed that his mom and their dad was always on the road because Sissy Houston was a R&B singer herself, and she sung background for many famous people, Aretha Franklin, Elvis, and they were gone a lot. And he said they were always sent to different family members to keep them. And while in the care of the cousin Dee Dee Warwick, who was an R&B singer, Whitney suffered sexual abuse, and also he did too. Now, as a result of this abuse, Whitney would never let anyone keep, Bobbi Kristina. She would take her on the road, always with her. And also this documentary brought out that Bobbi Kristina, was a victim of child neglect by family members who claimed she was forced to watch firsthand as her parents battled drug addiction. And we could see part of that in the Being Bobby Brown episodes. I mean, they were totally wanting drugs, and they always was leaving, and she was always saying, mommy. So, and that probably led to her fate as well. But, it was brought out that Bobbi Kristina attempted to take her life at least once before her mother's death. And she even expressed a desire to kill Whitney because of the neglect. Now, she spoke about wanting to kill Whitney and have no one find out, or the death appears to be an accident or the result of a natural cause. Now, Whitney was found dead in a bathtub in 2012, and almost 3 years later to that exact date, Bobbi Kristina was found in a similar state, dying 6 months later. Now, guys, that is spooky. That is wild. And I don't know if you remember, now, that weekend while Whitney was at the Beverly Hills Hotel, that if you remember, the day before Whitney died, they had to rush Bobbi Kristina to the hospital. So, and no one elaborated on that. To this day, they, hadn't said what happened. Was she trying to kill herself or what? But I guess, revealing these shocking new details, you can tell that Whitney was carrying around a lot on her shoulders. One of her assistants said that she told her about the sexual abuse and told her that she never told her mother out of fear that, her mother might, kill Dee Dee Warwick, because Dee Dee Warwick was her mom's niece, and also sung with her uh, background singing. So, but Dee Dee Warwick had demons as well, because she was a lesbian, and and singing gospel music, and you know back then that didn't mix, and she was living in her sister's footsteps. People had said that she sung just as well or better than Dion, but she never got that fame and variety that Dion got it. And she was a drug abuser mostly all her life as well. And she died in 2000, I believe it was 2008, 2009, at 62. She was not old. And so she battled all her life drug addiction as well. And as you know, Whitney's brother, who's stating that Dee Dee raped him, I'm sorry, he suffered from drug abuse. I mean, he was in and out of rehab, and you know, so it looks like it was just a domino effect on all of them, you know. I tell you, and this is not uncommon, and it needs to be addressed in our families, because you know, you think of molestation happening with strangers, and we try to keep strangers away from our children, but the monster is normally, well, most time in the home, or a close friend, family friend. So, but I hate that. I mean, it really shines a light on how poor Whitney struggled with this all her life.
But the abuse just trickled down as well. I mean, from Dee Dee, from Whitney, from her, and her brother, sexual abuse, and Bobbi Kristina's neglect, being a little girl and subject to seeing her mother and father um, smoking and using drugs and beating up each other, and she was a victim who she found refuge in her play brother Nick, which he did the same thing to her. He beat her, and she dabbled in drugs, and it's just a domino effect, and it's very, very sad that she even thought about trying to kill her mother, much less, you know, thinking that. So, that is just, the abuse just trickled down, and it just evolved, and it affected everyone. Everyone. All right, guys. That's all for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, imparting, y'all. Be blessed. Bye.
What we do here is go back, 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 back.